Any attack on my people in South Africa is an attack on me, and you must bring my people back.
The first batch of Nigerians evacuated from South Africa following recent xenophobic attacks has arrived in Lagos. A total of 268 returnees landed at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport on Thursday aboard an Air Peace flight arranged by the federal government. The evacuation flight was initially delayed due to documentation and processing issues before it eventually departed on Wednesday.
This is the first batch, honorable me, that will be coming in. And as I mentioned, that there are a total of 258 returnees. So the next batch will be coming in on Monday, which is on the 15th of June. The third batch will be coming on the 18th of June. The fourth batch will be returning on the 22nd of June, while the fourth, the fifth, and the last batch will be coming in on the 24th of June. Many of these people you are seeing here, Honorable Minister, they are not undocumented persons, as the story that goes out this morning before we landed. Many of them became undocumented because of systemic failures of South African Home Service. I must say that. Because some have submitted requests for the extension of their resident permits. For years, it takes 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Some are still lying down there. So in the process, they were caught up in this. Because South African Home Service is like a transactional section. So because of that, because of this delay and the general problem in the system itself, it makes many people to become undocumented. So it is false and totally misleading for the border officials to mention, to put it in the news before we landed, that 268 Nigerians that came were undocumented in South Africa. I stand to disagree with that.
We are the giant of Africa. We have been promoting African unity. Africa still remains the centerpiece of our foreign policy. So despite the hiccups or the strained relationship that we have currently, that does not mean that we will cut off ties with South Africa. And again, the president of South Africa in his engagement have continuously said that the government of South Africa is not in support of the protest. And he has assured that they will make sure the June 30th deadline don't stand. They will clamp down on the ringleaders, as the case may be. And that is what Nigeria is pushing for. We want a situation whereby Nigerians are respected, Nigerians are protected, Nigerians are not molested, Nigerians are not described in derogatory manner in South Africa.
It's a multi-agency collaboration. NEMA is here to provide transportation to wherever they want to go. They will convey them. We have them profiled according to states. So some maybe it's Lagos where they have their families. Then after that, like I said, at least they have some money in their pocket. Then subsequently, the Refugee Commission will now follow up with a reintegration. What do you want to do? Is it a business? But I know that there are children here who have to go back to school. But we want states and sub-nationals to play a very active role because they all come from states. And it's important they support what the president has done. I mean, you should have been in the plane. I felt so happy. But basically, thank you, Mr. President, for making this happen without any delay whatsoever, because in the past it would have been boiled with bureaucracy and bottlenecks and all that. So, and then there are heroes and heroines. What we need to do, there should be more people-to-people coordination, more people-to-people education, more people-to-people collaboration. You know, when you know that next person is not your enemy, it should be your friend as a black person.
The exercise comes amid rising concerns over the safety of Nigerians in South Africa, where reports of xenophobic violence have forced many foreign nationals to seek repatriation support.
I'm very, very, very much happy. I can even say I'm the one who is happier more than everyone here, because by going to South Africa, we went there like, no, you know, Nigerians, we like exchanging of currency, like, let me go to this country, let me go and make some living, maybe if I can convert their money to my country. So that's the reason why we went there. But the way they used to see us like an animal, and we used to tell them like, no, all these things you are doing to us, we don't have it in Nigeria. You are all welcome. If you come to Nigeria, no one will even ask you, stop you on the road and say, hey, where are you from? Because I can't speak your language now, you have to stone me to death. You have to shoot me because you speak your language, I can't respond. So all these things we have been trying like, no, maybe there will be a changes, let's just leave them. But South Africa, the only thing they have, they don't have love, they only have hatred.
So you cannot tell me like I started my business from scratch, then I grow my business. Tomorrow when you see me, because I'm in Nigeria, you are selling drugs.
So they believe every Nigeria is doing crime, is selling drugs, is doing trafficking, but it's not like that. Before we come to South Africa, South Africans have been doing those things even for themselves. So you cannot put every allegation to Nigeria. You must investigate first before you jump to a conclusion.
And I've been in South Africa since 2004, and it has been a very difficult challenge getting papers because if you're born from two foreign parents, it's very difficult to obtain a paper. And then I'm back home, and I'm happy to be back because when being in South Africa, most kids they experience discrimination, they experience a lot of things. I, for an example, when I was growing up, back then I used to be called names, I used to be called words like Makwere, go back to your country, you don't belong here. So the thing that actually made me to decide to come back home is my kids are actually facing the same thing, because it's even the teachers that are actually influencing this kind of things. Because my child came home telling me, my teacher said that we should stay away from Nigerians because Nigerians are kidnappers and they're killers. And then many people would now be criticizing my kids because my kids are from both foreign parents, Nigerians. So being here, it's actually a very big relief for me and my family. So I want to have a fresh start actually, and then see where life takes me. I was tutoring back then in South Africa. I was tutoring Afrikaans, English. I know how to speak most of the languages there. But then it saddens me to leave there. But at the same time, I'm happy. I didn't have anything there that I can go back to, Mara. I'm happy being back here.
Authorities say arrangements were made to allow Nigerians with unresolved immigration issues to leave on evacuation flights instead of being detained. The repatriation exercise has also been extended to accommodate more affected Nigerians seeking to return home.
All the agency we all work together. Then you can see the synergy that we work hand in hand. There's cooperation, and what immigration had on ground before their arrival. You notice that our MIDAS, Migration Information and Data Analysis System, is functioning. We had more than enough system on ground, and that's the reason why we can clear. We had seamless operation. You see the way we clear all of the first batch of the people that entered the hall. We have cleared them, and our Able CG, she made provision for light refreshment for them. They were given snacks, water, after the long journey, and we are happy to receive them. And we thank our president that made it possible. And the committee, the technical working group committee, comprises of all the agency in charge of it. They have worked and in fact, we work together as a team. You can see the teamwork right from the aircraft up till the time we received all of them. So everything, the operation went well. We had seamless operation.